Welcome back to The Takeout. 5-year-old Liam Ramos and his family did not ask to become part of America's immigration debate, but that's where they found themselves in January, when Liam and his father were taken into ICE custody. They've since been released. Family's immigration status, however, remains up for grabs. Our Camilo Montoya-Galvez traveled to Minneapolis and spoke exclusively with Liam and his family.
Liam Conejo Ramos is in many ways just like any other 5-year-old boy.
La pizza.
You like pizza, okay? ¿Qué tipo de pizza? What type of pizza do you like?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
But what he doesn't yet understand is that his story is at the center of America's polarizing immigration debate. Images of Liam, confused, standing alongside ICE agents on a cold Minnesota afternoon in January, sparked national and global outrage. His father, Adrian Conejo Arias, had just picked up Liam from school.
ICE has told us that you tried to escape, flee, evade arrest, and that you abandoned Liam in the process. Is that accurate?
No es verdad lo
It's
que
not true.
dicen las personas, no.
ICE claims Liam's mother, Erica, refused to take him, but she says she feared the whole family would be detained.
Do you believe ICE was using Liam as bait?
Sí.
Yes, you do.
ICE transferred Liam and his father to a family detention facility in Texas, accusing them of being in the U.S. illegally. The family from Ecuador says they entered the country legally at a port of entry in 2023 under a Biden administration program.
Lo más difícil es que no podía hacer nada.
You couldn't do anything. You were powerless.
After 2 weeks, a federal judge ordered them released, but the government is still pushing for their deportation, recently terminating the family's asylum case and asking a court to allow ICE to detain them once again.
Entonces creo que fue una injusticia que nos hayan hecho eso, cuando en realidad sí estábamos haciendo todo bien.
Now back home, Liam is seeing a psychologist, and his parents say he seems to be a different boy.
What are you scared about the most?
La migración.
Immigration. ICE.
Camilo joins me now from Minneapolis to discuss this further. Camilo, what's next for Liam and his family?
Hi, Major. Well, a recent incident allowed the immigration judge at the Justice Department level to terminate the family's asylum case. That is now actively under appeal. But the family attorney tells us, Major, that if that appeal fails and is unsuccessful, the family could very well be detained again by ICE and processed for deportation to their native country of Ecuador. That is the legal peril that the family is still facing. Additionally, the administration is also trying to process the family for detention once again, even before that determination is made by the Justice Department. In addition to that, the family is obviously still dealing with the psychological trauma that they say Liam is still suffering from, Major.
Camilo, did anything in any of the family members' background fall into the category of worst of the worst?
It's a critical question, Major. From what we can gather, the administration has not been able to provide any evidence that any member of the family, including Liam's father, who was the original target of that January operation that led to the boy and the dad to be detained, has any criminal record. We understand that the family was able to enter the U.S. back under the Biden administration under a system for asylum seekers known as CBP-1. And that system allowed people to use a smartphone, Major, to request a time to enter the U.S. legally along the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, the Trump administration has said ever since that that program, which it shut down almost immediately last year, was illegal, and that the people who came under it were, by effect, also illegal in this country. But their case is still ongoing. They cannot be deported just yet, but that is still an open question whether or not the family will be able to stay here legally, Major.
Coming to us from Minneapolis, Camilo Montoya-Galvez. As always, sir, I'm grateful for your help. Thank you.